What is desire? And is desire awakened by external objects? What is desire? And is desire awakened by external objects? Very good question. It requires a great deal of inquiry into this. Are you prepared? I hope you're not going off in the trance and the heat and all that. I hope your minds are fresh and you're capable of listening not only to the speaker, but also to your own reactions, to your own attitudes. The questioner asks, what is desire? And is desire awakened by an external object? So first, let's look together. What is desire? Desire in our life has become extraordinarily potent. We desire so many things. We desire heaven, and if you are a Hindu, you desire moksha, other kind of heaven, liberation, or you desire a car, woman or a man, or you desire for a lovely garden, to have plenty of money, and so on, so on, so on. What is desire? How does it awaken? What is the purpose, the intent, the drive behind desire? Right? You understand what desire, the word, desire, and so on. Please, this is going to be a very complex question, and we are going to go into it together. And if you will listen to it all, the whole of it, not just little bits of it. First of all, you see an object which attracts you. A car, one of the latest models, beautifully polished, with large tires, good lines, powerful, and if you have the money to run the car, you look at it. You understand? You look at the object, and then the object awakens the desire to have it. Right? You're following so far? That is, you see something beautiful, a picture, a house, a garden, a car, man or woman, and you're attracted. And the people who manufacture the car want you to buy it. And your own desire to own it. So the object, which is outside, awakens the desire to possess it. Right? And if you have the money and so on, borrow, you know. So we're asking the question, is there desire without the object? You understand my question? If there was no car, no woman, no man, no house, attractive position as a saint or a guru, or I hope you haven't any of that, or the desire for power. It's all the outside, which then awakens the desire, and then you fulfill that desire. And you're satisfied till the next desire, which is another object. Not a car, but something else. So we're asking, please find out carefully, if you are willing to listen. The object creates, awakens the desire. Right? Is there desire without the external object? That's one question. Second is, you may create for yourself an image which is externalized, and you want that image to fulfill that image. Therefore, there is the desire to achieve that which the thought has created, right? You are violent, and you create non-violence, which is non-fact, and then you desire to become non-violent. So there is not only an outside object which awakens desire, but also inward ideologies, inward symbols, psychological pictures, images. Having created it, then you desire. So, external object or internal object are both the same, because they both awaken desire. Yes. Now we're asking a very serious question, seeing this, is there the desire which is so extraordinarily strong without an external object or an object created by psychological process of thought? Right? We're going to find out. And is there desire without either of these? Clear? So we are going to inquire together. Not me inquire, and you just listen. Together. Because it's your life. What is desire? Why has it become such extraordinarily potent power in our life? We desire so many things, from the most trivial to the sublime. Right? That's our life. So one has to inquire, go explore together. What is desire? How does it come into being? And whether it can be controlled. Then if you are controlling it, then who is the controller? You follow? If you are controlling your desire, right, the controller is another form of desire. Right? Then we are together there. I desire to achieve some kind of so-called spiritual experience. I don't know why I must be cuckoo. And the controller, who says I must control my desire, the controller wants to achieve that. That's that kind of funny romantic nonsense. And then that the controller is another form of desire. You see this? So the controller and the controlled are the activities of desire. Very clear. Is this clear? We are together in this. Okay? Because this is a serious question. One has to go into this very, very carefully. And we are not advocating or stating you must control, suppress, etc. desire. We are trying to understand the extraordinary movement of desire. Look into it. When one understands the whole movement of desire, then you will see something else take place. If you are going to go into it step by step, untraditionally, right? If you say I must control my desires, then you're off. Then you haven't examined who is the controller, and then you're back into your traditional trance, which obviously does nothing. You can say your country is the most marvelous country, and keep on repeating it, and you mesmerize yourself, right? So, what is desire? How does it come into being? There must be a cause. And we're going to discover for ourselves what the cause is. There is, you see, and if I may go on with the simile, you see a car, the latest Mercedes, and the seeing, the sensation, contact, sensation, right? That's the process. Seeing, contact, sensation. Right? That's clear. Then what takes place? Then thought creates the image of you sitting in the car and driving it. You understand? Thought creates the image, you owning it, driving it. Seeing, contact, sensation. Then thought takes over. You, the image created, you sitting in the car and driving. So there is an interval or a gap, a hiatus between sensation, right? Contact, seeing, contact, sensation. Instantly thought creates the image, you in the car and driving. The instant that thought creates the image, that is the beginning of desire. Have you understood this? Please exercise your brain. Don't just accept or reject what the speaker is saying. Look at it carefully. Right? You see there is perception of a car, then touch it, contact. From that touching, contact, there is sensation, which is natural, healthy, because you are not paralyzed. Then thought creates the image, At that second, desire is born. Is this clear? Right? Are we clear on this? Oh, for goodness sake. Did you explore more into it? Yes, you want to explore more into it? What's the matter with your brains? There's something put forward to you, very simple, and you can. I see this blue shirt in the window of a shop. I go inside, touch it, see if it's a good material, and if it suits me, I have a sensation, it's a nice blue shirt. Then I say, how would it look on me? So I go to the mirror. I don't do all these things, but it doesn't matter. I go to the mirror and put it on and look at myself. Then the image is created at that moment, desire to own it. Yeah? This is what you all do. Only the thing is so rapid, so quick. But if you slowed it down and watched it, watch the the movement, the movement of contact, sensation, slowing down, then image created by thought. At that second, desire is born, right? Sorry. This hot weather. So the question is not of control, but watching the process slow down. The process of seeing, contact, sensation, thought creating the image, at that moment desire, and so on, fulfilling it or being frustrated. Right? Now, to watch all this process slowly, carefully, step by step. Right? So then the question arises, not of control, not of suppression, not of escaping from desire, as monks have done throughout the world. They have controlled it, they have suppressed it, but they are burning with it. Therefore, they pick up the Bible or the Gita or some other book and keep on reading it, never looking at marvelous heavens. Right? You're following all this? So, can we slow down this whole process so that to watch every step very carefully? When you so watch it, then you find there can be a gap between sensation and the moment when thought takes it over. Right? An interval. You're following this clear? No? Isn't this clear? See, at last some young person agrees. So, to extend that gap, that is, I see the blue shirt in the window, go inside, touch it, see the quality of it, and wait. So that the thought doesn't immediately enter and take over. You understand? That requires very careful attention, watching all your reactions, so that there is an interval between sensation and the activity of thought with its image. Extend that the gap, then you will see desire has very little potency. Vous avez compris? Yeah. So that desire then becomes not the master, but the slowing down of the sensation and the thought. Got it? So that you are extraordinarily alert. It is the inattentive that are slave to desire. Right? Is the question clear now? The object, car, seeing, contact, sensation, awakens the desire to own it, and then the battle. Should I have it, should I not have it, have I the money, etc., the desire to fulfill, and the frustration not to have it, and so on. But when you understand, desire is not only for the object outside, but also from the psychological projection of an image. God, nirvana, heaven, reaching some height of some ridiculous nonsense. That's also from the inside, but it's projected outside. So if we can observe this whole process totally, that requires your attention, your care, your watching. Then desire. You can look at a car and you'll have no reaction unless you want it. You understand? Right.